I was 48 when Fred died, and he was a year older than me. And I was born 1929. So start reckoning, 12 months after he died. Northcliffe and Denby United bought the trophy between them.
Go on.
One when we went on to New Cup, I got a black eye that night. I still what I'm saying. And when we won Shield, for Sheffield Shield, big end, we had to go all over playing.
Yeah.
We went up in Bloody Hills and all those. Yeah. That's what I say. I mean, listen, love, I'm telling you, and you couldn't print this, I was never first in my marriage. Football was his life. It's gospel what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He'd go anywhere and his favourite team, school team, was Mexborough Tech.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's gospel truth. If there were a match at Medway, and Clary Mason used to run them, I can remember his bloody name, he used to run them, but he never missed one of their matches. It's the best junior side he's ever seen, and I mean Fred was running junior side. He run Denver Rovers after Bill finished, and then they went up to Northcliffe, and they took them over at Northcliffe, and then we were in Blackpool. Oh, what was his name? It was one of the gaffers, I shouldn't be saying this, over Denby United. And he bumped us into it on, he says, Frenton, yes, you said, Frenton, you can ask me how you on. And he says, this match, when we go back, and we ain't got a manager, Alan Sapey, I pissed off, he'd gone. He says, will you come and sort something out for me? Arthur Roberts, that was his name, because he was one. Arthur Roberts. He says, will you come and check out a bit? He says, I know you're on junior side. He says, but we ain't got a team. He says, don't worry, you'll have a team a Saturday. And he made all them who played with Denby always played with Denby United. And I bet no one was on, and Fred Whitehead got away with murder. He played our telly on here. Times were down there, weren't they then? I tell you, I said, you can't play him, he's suspended. He says, it's good in goals, I'm trying to think of his name, it'll come to me. He worked out for the Dudley in them days, something like that. He says, it's going in goals, we haven't got a goalkeeper. He says, so, and we haven't got another player, so he's going in. And the angler, what ref, he walked out for that down the league at the time, angler. I said, did I report you? He says, he went. He says, it's not like that for this one. After he played in them goals and they won. And they won. And I said, did I report you? He never did. That's how, it was his life, love. I went on it said, I did not question. I've enjoyed life, love. When the first time I come, because after Fred took, he come on what manager up here for one bit till Trevor Goff come.
Right.
And then he went to, he was still with Denby United when he died, as far as that goes, because we stopped outside 5 minutes. He stopped, you know, who buried him outside the Denby's ground about 2 or 3 minutes. But and then that day I come up, I was fed up of being stuck in. So I come up. I tried to get in that way. It's gospel, but how long it was before I come up. Because when he died, I seemed to fall out of it with it. I watched on telly, but I'm not going nowhere and watch it. And I thought, this day I'm going up to watch Bleeding Denby. I don't care what he says. I said, he'll go mad. because they threw him off here, didn't they? Fred had been alive, he'd have set that bloody welfare on fire, because it was them lot. Honestly, he was that into football.
Yeah.
And I come up, I tried to get in that way, where all stripping rooms and that were down there, and I've always come in that way. And the bloke says, "Cat, what's up with you? Are you losing it?" I said, "Why? No, why?" He said, "You can't get in that way." I said, "I've always gone in that way." He said, "You can't get in that. You have to walk right round." I said, "You what?" I said, "They must be bleeding mad." But I did walk round. And when I walked through them gates, and it was marvellous, and then they come to me.
Good.
Straight away. I come round, and when I come in, they're all, and they said, "It's nice to see you." I said, "Yeah, I'm not sleeping tonight because Fred Martin will haunt me." I went there to wear shirts, because I used to want to.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Lads once said, "Cat, we'll give you what we can afford a week." So I said, "I don't want it, it's all right," he says. Anyway, the lads who were playing started giving me some money. So I thought, well, that's all powders and that help. When we got back down on, Fred says, "Where's that money? What about it again?" I said, "It's in the purse." "Why?" I said, "I'm going to get some soap." He said, "You know." He says, "Get it in the cupboard." He says, "And you buy a set of shirts with that money." That's how they were in. And I'm telling you gospel truth now. We ought to have said, "I'm not free, you can put it down."
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
appreciate it.
so, yeah. Believe it, do you know, I got 3 runners up at our tennis. He never won it. I tell you. Yeah, and he never won his padders.
That's a shame, isn't it?
It's funny, ain't it?
Yeah.
It is. But I've enjoyed football all my life. You see, when I married him, I was only 18. Married him, and my mum says to me, he loves football. Whenever he goes, he used to get voted. She says, "You're going to have some hours wasting if you don't get interested in football." That was my mum. I said, "Oh, what's wrong with you bleeding football?" And my mum went with me to the first football match. It's funny. And then I got interested, and then I fought with refs.
Excuse 1 minute, Bob.
Fought with refs.
Yeah.
10 seriously. I hit him straight between the eyes, and they come up in one at Montague round. I hit him straight. And you know, next time I saw, he didn't report it. And the next time he saw me, and Fred, once we were met with down, I'll never forget it. And he's going round, and Matt Taylor, what linesman. Anyway, so it went off, and Fred, I couldn't hold this, you know what I mean, he was very quick. And it was like Matt Taylor was on the line, and Ronnie Grimshaw got sent off, Ronnie. And Fred walked round, and he says to Matt Taylor, he says there were no need for that, because he were on line. He were on there. And he says, you should be a sport. He says, Fred says to him, oh no, he says to him, you should be a sport. He says, yeah, and you know what a to him, to Lansman. He reported it. He got suspended 12 months. So Ronnie Grimshaw, he won with Fred, he played football. And he said, oh, we're going to take off a Fred. He said, Cat Whitehead. That's gospel truth. There's no law in this, law in the football that a woman can't run a football team.
He did what?
Next time you saw me, never reported me. He never said a word wrong. What are you looking for?
No.
Well, what are you looking for
Oh
then?
my gosh, it's
I'll see where that
You can tell you were reading Whitehead.
I'll see where that might go. I did.
Puffs and bleeds. Like old people, I'm bloody magazine, I'm not puffing like him.